Well, there you go, Luis. That's a good thing. See, I love when that happens. Anyway, you missed all of the fun stories. You guys missed all of the fun stories. Isn't that special? You gotta love it. You gotta love it when you do dumb stuff like that. Well then, now we're cooking with Pam. Anyway, so what I was trying to say is Google a little bit ago, Google introduced Gemini, right? And in the demo, it did some crazy things, and everybody was super excited. And then they went to the page, and it's like, oh, we're just joking. It's not ready yet. So then Google went to work, and it didn't really take that long. Let's be honest. It's probably been about 3 months, if I remember correctly. And so they finally came out with the model. And what it is according to Google, their largest and most capable AI model, right? And so if you go to, let's see if I can pull off this linky link. Let's copy, come here, copy that. I'll put this in the chat. Sometimes Google makes really long links. Okay, this one's not bad. Sometimes they make really long links and you can't really copy them. But anyway, this is a note from Sundar Pichai, and it's talking about Gemini. I mean, I guess it's kind of worth going in here and look at. Some of this stuff was going to be really, really over the head of most of us muggles. But in the demonstration, they had some really cool talk about what was going on inside, basically their latest model. And by the way, if you aren't reading the keyword from Google, you're missing the entire point of the internet. Let me put this in here too. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how it works because the URL is literally blog.google. That's it. Because, of course, they run the internet so they can do what they want. Let me tell you why this is important. You're in a creator business, and everyone's always worried about how can they get more viewers, readers, subscribers, buyers, listeners, followers, whatever, right? All of the vanity stuff. And spend a lot of time getting information from people around the internet telling you what you should do in order to make this happen. Truth of the matter is, the best place to get this information from is Google. Not the search engine, the company. So there's a link. I gave you the link. They tell you the right answers on a regular basis directly on their channel, directly on their blog. They give up the ghost. They tell you what it is. And most people aren't looking at this. Even some of the quote unquote SEO specialists or whatever, they're just repeating what they heard another one say. So if one person says something wrong, like that game we used to play in elementary school, telephone, yeah, there's a whole bunch of crazy misinformation. So honestly, it's worth adding this to your morning read. Some stuff will be over your head, but you still should just know it's in there somewhere. There's a little corner in your brain where you can hide it. And that's it. So check out, wow, that was a loud one. Check out the blog. Anyway, so they were talking about Gemini this week, and they dropped this. And so what's really cool about this model is, I'm not going to play the whole video. Be quiet. What's really cool about this model is it is quick. Like, it is ridiculous quick. So I'll come in here and let's just think of something. I'm going to go back to Joel's joke over here. And I'm going to say, I'm going to actually take it and just take out my name because I don't want to get Google looking at me. I'm joking. Tell me what I should use. Bam. And just pop that in. One of the things that I first noticed about using it is normally this thing is fast. It is much faster than all of the other models. It is super quick. Like, it's ridiculous quick. It does a decent job about hallucinating. However, can. So don't think that it can't. Anyway, so it tells you like here are some of the reasons you consider complex problem solving. Yes, pretty much all the AI models do that. Advanced coding. In my testing so far, its coding is a little suspect. However, I think some of that is the pains of just turning the model on, open to the public. It will get better within the next week, and that's the way the models work. So, creative collaboration, yes, it can do that. That's something the other models cannot do. It can be prioritized within Google products, which is true. I'll show you that in a second. It has expanded storage because of Google One plan, which I do. I'll explain that in a second as well. You get all the other Google One perks that comes with it. So the first thing that's going to come up, I know this because this is what people do, and I tell you guys not to do this, and you guys do it anyway, but whatever. It's $20 a month. ChatGPT is $20 a month. Which one should I get? They're the same price, or they're not. ChatGPT is $20 a month, period, point blank, in the story, pow. Google One is $20 a month and comes with Gemini Advanced. So Google One provides you with several other facilities that I won't say makes it better, but it definitely makes it different. Okay, so if you have Google One, you get 2 terabiscuits of storage. You get Gemini Advanced Access, which we're talking about here today. Available soon, Gemini in Gmail, Google Docs, and more. Now, I don't know about you, plus all of the other benefits of the premium plan, right? So, in a way, you want to say it's cheaper, but I mean, it's the same price, but the things that you get with it that you probably will use is a little bit different. Google Photos, YouTube. I wish they had a roped in YouTube Premium, but they didn't. Yes, Philip, we live. Philip, hold on. Let me tell Philip we're live. I know Philip wants to come by and play with my Apple. You guys know Philip, right? My buddy with the cooking show. Man, listen. You guys want to hear me cuss my friend out? That's funny. Sorry, I had to do that because Philip's a nutcase, but he's an awesome creator. Anyway, so yeah, you get the benefits of the Google One services. And you know what, Joel? I agree with you. At first, my thought is, oh, well, then now they're going to be able to see all of yours. They already do. So don't worry about it. In a way, if it will help me answer emails quicker, which is good because I'm already doing that in a sense using other AI tools, I think it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like for me, anyway, this is something that you're going to have to come to grips with yourself. The way I see it, they already know everything they need to know about you and then some. So anyway, that was just the point of it, that it does have Google One. It does have some task and reasoning, but the big takeaway for me so far is of the models, it's been really fast. It is being hammered right now, so because it's being hammered right now, you definitely run into some weird things where it'll tell you stuff it can't do. All you have to do is ask it again, and it will answer that for you. But I'll show you. There you go, Pete. Now stop texting me and making bing bings in my show, damn it. Anyway, yes, Pete, you can absolutely go live and here. Sorry for the sidetrack, people, but this one is important, and you guys should know this. If you did not see, this week I did a test using YouTube Live in the vertical format. I had to make sure I said that correctly. I use YouTube Live in the vertical format and also sent that exact same stream to IG. And so because of the way Ecamm works, what that was able to do is introduce this live format to a bunch of people because YouTube is prioritizing vertical streams in the shorts channel. Okay? So if you're a content creator and you're looking to grow your audience, right? Be quiet, Doc. Don't say that. If you are a YouTube creator looking to grow your audience, by doing your streams in Ecamm in 16:9, YouTube will send it to the vertical shorts channel feed, and they're putting lives at the front. Right now, because this is relatively brand spanking, folks don't know that this is a possibility. So if I were to pull out my phone real quick and pop up YouTube, and I forgot to charge last night, see in the shorts tab, there's no lives right there because people aren't live. But if somebody goes live, it's going to be one of the first two. And the reason why it's going to be one of the first two is because YouTube just spent all this money to make this happen, so they prioritize it. And I've told you this, Nikki has told you this, other people who do what I do have told you this. When a company drops a new feature, use it. Even if you don't intend to use it for a long time, use it because it will guarantee bump your discovery because they will guarantee be sending people to see such a thing, right? So what you have to do in order to make that happen is if you're using Ecamm, it's super simple. If you're using OBS, that's your fault, but there's ways to do it there as well. You hit the little thing, you go into output, and where it says stream shape, you're going to put it on tall, right? Right there. Tall, 9:16. If you put it on tall, it's going to work. Now, we are currently creating a updated version.
Please.
Hey, be quiet. Hey, stop talking. Don't make noise. That's how you get a content strike. You got to just out yell it. There is an update coming. It should be by the end of the month. We're pretty close where we're going to have it where hopefully, I'm going to be able to send one like this to YouTube in 16:9 and one like this to YouTube in 9:16. And so what will happen is you will show up as two different live streams, one that's, box to box and one that's standing tall. Hanging tough. Mm-hmm. Anyway, and then with the tall version, you'll be able to multicast that to IG, and with the wide version, you'll be able to multicast that to say YouTube, and I was going to say Facebook, but it looks like Facebook is pulling out of live streaming, so there's that. That's a whole different thing. Yeah. Michael T, what is up, my brother? It is so good to see you. So yes, it is very important, folks, whenever you hear something like YouTube is going to do this and they're going to do that and they drop that feature, use it right away. If Instagram drops a new feature, use it right away. I'll figure out how to learn that later. You should jump on it right away because the brands are prioritizing. First of all, you have to know most of these moves cost them multiple millions of dollars in order to get that happen. It looks like a simple thing to add a little red live button to the video stream of vertical videos on YouTube, but why did YouTube all of a sudden start prioritizing vertical streams? Because TikTok been doing it for like a year. A little more than a year, actually. And YouTube doesn't want to lose to TikTok. So, now, proof and positive, if you happen to be a TikToker, alrighty. If you happen to be a TikToker, TikTok now says produce horizontal videos. They want you to actually film a video, turn it sideways, and paste it in there, and it will know what to do. It figures it out after that. And they're asking for longer videos. They want, instead of 15-second, 30-second, 60-second videos, they want longer videos because these platforms are all competing to put butts in the chairs. So, there you go. Now you know. You should definitely be doing streams. In my test, by the way, and to Philip's information, not that button, this button. Hey, gang. What happens when you do the stream, when I pull a comment in, I'm looking, these are all YouTube. There's one. When you pull a comment, this one is from my sister. There is the IG icon right there next to my sister's face. So I know that she was coming from IG, but if I back up and find Sammy, I know that Sammy's coming from YouTube, right? Because there's a little YouTube icon. So in theory, if I were to send that to X or someplace else, that icon would also pop up in the bottom. So it's super cool that you can do that. And we figured out some smart things like put your text banner right there on the side. This text banner is in the way because when the comments come up on IG, that gets in the way. So put it at the top. So towards the end, I got a little bit smarter. And so I have the comment at the top, text banner on the side, this one at the bottom, and that worked out to be the best. But in Ecamm, there's little bumpers, the little lines when you move things around, to sort of let you know where the safe zones are. They're actually built into the app. So just go grab the beta right now and you'll be up to date. Okay, meanwhile, back at the ranch. I thought it was important to cover that because it's kind of phenomenal what's happening right now. Anyway, so if I go back in here to this, I want to show you something that it does, which I think is pretty handy. YouTube is one of the extensions. So if I go into here and I click on extensions, you'll see that automatically your other Google services are built into this bad boy, right? There's Google Flights, Google Hotels, Google Maps, Google Workspace I didn't turn on yet, and then there's YouTube. So in the middle of doing it is what you do, you can tell it to look at a video, right? So I said, prioritize. First of all, I posited this question, what's the latest video on the Ecamm Live channel? And it sent me the Ecamm Live demo. Why didn't it send yesterday's? Because that one is probably still being processed because that's just the way it works, right? And then there's a video from Adrian about building scenes and overlays. I'm like, cool. Summarize this video and give me the top 8 takeaways. If there's not 8 takeaways, respond with the key responses, right? It says Ecamm Live is a live streaming platform. The host of this video, Rich, I don't know how it got Rich from Paul and Louise, but probably they were talking to Rich in the chat, but it does hallucinate at times. Also gives guests on your stream should respect the rules of production value. Maybe Paul and them talked about that. I only caught a couple seconds of the stream when I was harassing them. If you're using an A10 mini, not an E10 mini, it's confusing Luis's accent. That's a joke. Doc has a new piece of hardware that allows you to connect up to 4 4K cameras. Yes, we were talking about the Blackmagic quad recorder. Chris has made a video using the screen capture function. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, I said that. I don't know where the heck it get Rich from. Man, Rich done messed up this whole thing. Anyway, so as you can see, you can do stuff like that, but you want to check it. Now, speaking of check it, let me come over here and make a brand new chat. If you were to come down here and you wanted to make sure that the output made sense and it wasn't BSing, you can actually press the double check the response with the Google button, which I think is dope. Okay, so now it's grabbing the results and it's telling you where it gets the information from, right? Or you can go in and search further for yourself what, sort of what's going on with that, right? So if we were to, let's go to the NI and create a new chat. Let's find me flights from H&L to BOS in the last 2 weeks of APRIL. I should do that just in case. Bingo. Let's see what it does. Let's investigate. Man, this has been a fantastic week for creators, bro. There's so much cool stuff that's coming out right now. It's kind of nuts. Okay, Hawaiian from H&L to Boston, 443 round trip. 433 round trip. Damn, that's pretty gangster. Alaska H&L to Boston, 604. 16 hours and 45 minutes because they're going to stop in LA. Delta H&L to Boston for 692. I think that one's going to stop in hot Atlanta. And then United, Boston, 637. 11 hours means it's direct. This one, United to Boston, 15 hours and 8 minutes, is also going to stop somewhere. So if you wanted to investigate, look, see, this kid is good. How's that United one stop and it only takes that short? It must have a quick touchdown somewhere. Anyway, but you see that Hawaiian nonstop, boo. But how is that so cheap? $433. That's not what I normally pay. Let's click and see what it says. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Amaze balls. All right. But you see, so you can do that. Now, if you were to go back to whence we had came, you could say, okay, can't type at all today, Jesus. It's Saturday, so everybody's playing, and normally this thing is way quicker. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the most important part about this. You can test out Gemini Advanced for 2 months for free right now. So if nothing else, just test it out so you know, and you can stick with what you know. All right, so Joe can fact check this. Typical April weather in Boston will be between 55 and 60. Lows of 40 to 45. It can get chilly, especially at night. April is one of the wetter months in Boston. Boston weather can swing from sunny to warm to cool to rainy in a short time. And then it tells you the sources, where it got this from. Rich said he didn't do it. And it tells you to bust layers, be prepared, whatever. All right, so that's kind of cool. What do you think about that, Joel? Let me know. All right, so now I'm asking it to give me some places to eat. Paul said, can you ask it on a video channel what videos could be improved by? All videos can be improved by a video description. That's the simple answer. Every video in the planet can be improved by a better description. That's just the way it works. So I will show you something though. All right, so it says Scratch Kitchen. I've been to a Scratch Kitchen here. This is, what in the hell? It gave me, I was like, Scratch Kitchen, I've been there. Ethel's Grill is one of my favorite spots. The chef is one of my best friends. It switched to start telling me about Hawaii. So, this is what I tell you. Whenever you do, one of the things you do, just hit the pencil. And adjust it. I'll say on this trip. And then update it. And it knows that I'm here because it's Google, of course, and it gave me information about restaurants in my area, which is funny. And I will have to tell my friend Chef Robert that it picked his restaurant in the AI. The AI knows that Ethel's. I don't know if Philip is still around, but even Philip would tell you Ethel's Grill in Honolulu is amazing. Like Eddie Bourdain has been there. That dude, the a-hole with the Camaro. I don't like him. Funny looking hair. He's been there. Man About Foods. Like pretty much all of the top chefs go there. It's amazing. But it's a mom and pop. It's kind of crazy. It's like your living room, but famous people go there. Even Eddie Hong's been there. I saw him when I went. Asta, The View, Select Oyster Bar, Terra. I've been to Terra, actually. And Eddie V's Prime Seafood. Is it Eddie Vedder? That's a good question. Anyway, so yeah, and it gives you the map, which is cool. You're not going to get this from the other ones because they don't have that same thing kind of built in, right? So if I wanted to go to Terra, I know that it's near the Prudence Center, and Google Maps is like right there. I don't know. To me, that part is a little bit better. Now, to go to Paul's point, let's do what Paul said, and let's add a new chat. And then let me cheat for a second and go to YouTube. No, don't go to my channel, fool. I meant YouTube. Let's do premium. And then let's do how to. I'm going to grab this. Okay, Gemini Ultra. Let's see you do your thing. So we're going to show you two ways. The first one, take a look at the YouTube channel for the next all right, take a look at the YouTube channel. I just gave it, I'm gonna see how smart it is. I literally just gave it the at mark, and tell me what are the next videos he should make. Let's see how brilliant it is, and then I'll show you how to make it more brilliant. All right, so it's thank you. Yeah, I like that it shows the resources too. At this point in time right now, show me a bar restaurant review from Boston area. Oh, that's cool, Joel. Let me start this. That's a good one. Based on How to Review's channel, here are 3 videos. How to review. He dumb. Based on How to Repair's channel, here are 3 video ideas for the YouTube channel How to Repair. Repair a leaky faucet. It's a common house. Nah, that's not what he does. Fix a flat tire. Man, shut up. You dumb. Okay, you mad dumb. All right, so let's redo this. And this time, we're going to go to, how did I did it? I did it like this. And then I'm going to copy this and then go back to here. It didn't understand the at mark right away, but let's do that. Update. Bingo. The reason why when you get something wrong in a prompt, sometimes it's you, be honest, it's not always the model. The reason why you want to do it the way I did it, which is do the update, is you tend to get better results than just re-asking the question. Re-asking the question can often leave the trash from the first result in the new results because it has what's known as a seed in programming. So, you know, you've gone to ChatGPT and you tell it to give me a recipe for mushroom bisque, and it gives you one. You say, okay, this is cool. Give me 5 more. It knows you're talking about mushroom bisque. It will generate another 5 recipes about mushroom bisque. So if you hit the pencil and edit the response, it takes it as a new question, and it will often scratch whatever leftover pieces in the data array might be there from before. Okay. So, here we go. Based on popular videos on the telethric. What the heck is that? Let me investigate what that is. What? That is Jesus criminy, you biscuit head. No. Completely wrong. All right, so we're going to do this again. Make a whole new chat. This is a very interesting test there, Paul. And just ask it again. Okay, so I'm going to go back to showing you what I was going to show you, Paul. See, now it's being a biznatch. So the way I was going to tell you to do it was to actually quest the YouTube thing and then do that. Which it was doing. It was accurately pulling the YouTube extension, but I'm forcing it to do it. See if it complain again. Yeah, see, it's unable to do that. So let me go back and pull a video directly from Paul's channel. Where did you get there? We do not wish to see that. I'm going to get a content strike from this melonhead dude. All right, so now I told it to take a look at this video and tell me how to better improve the title and description. And then hit the colon, pop in the linky link, and this should be able to work better. Yep, I did. The actual URL still didn't work. It is totally pissed at you. Okay, so boom, this one should be better. It says shorten the title. There are 22 words in the title, which is too long for most viewers to remember. Nobody needs to remember it, and I don't think that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 13 words. It is over 70 characters, though. I can guess that. You don't want to do that. You want less than 70 characters. Let's see. Boom. Pip. 83. Yeah, you only want 70. Everything over 70, it's just useless. So there's that. Going back to where I was. Shorten the title is correct. How it said it is wrong, but it's right. Use Keywords include relevant keywords that people might search for, such as dishwasher not cleaning, dishwasher repair, hot point dishwasher, blah, blah, blah. I think he did that. Highlight the problem solution. Clearly state the problem that your video addresses. Dishwasher not spinning, fix it yourself. That's actually true. All right. This is actually true. This works better than dishwasher not cleaning dishes, motor pump fault explained. No, okay, stop this. Nobody in here other than Paul C knows what the a motor pump fault is. I can guess, but I don't know what it is. I'm not dumb. Look at the rest of your friends in the chat. I'm joking. Yeah, see, Paul, I don't know if you've heard this before from like myself or Diana, right? The doctor will tell you that the reason why your eye twitches at night is a combination of tiredness, the ever impressive blanket word stress, and hypertension. And most people don't know what the word hypertension is. They know high blood pressure. So you should always use the common vernacular. Because the person most likely to look this video up is a homemaker, and then therefore the other person in the house that's going to be tasked to fix it. You want to use the words that she would use, right? No layperson is going to use the term motor pump fault unless the dishwasher dies and the display goes verbatim motor pump fault, because oftentimes foreign built appliances will give error messages in bad English. So it would definitely be like dishwasher not cleaning, how to fix it yourself. Save money. That's better. Dishwasher not cleaning, ? How to fix it yourself, save money. The only emoji in that entire thing should be money, because that's right in the Manchester United. That makes more sense. And that's hard. That's the hardest thing about titling. Like, I struggle all the time, and I'll show you in a minute, like, some of the ones I worked on in order to get to this. All right, so summarize the video. People explain the video, what it's about, what user can explain, keyword takeaways, call to action, right? So title, fix dishwasher not spinning, hot point and ingest. I don't even think this is important in the title. This is in the description. The hot points and indeced, whatever. That would be in your description. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's do this. Man, I am not good today. Okay, you guys didn't see nothing. I'll come back here. He done. Anyway, what I said was summarize this YouTube video and write a compelling SEO-friendly description. Use dishwasher not cleaning as the keyword. Oh, he dumb. Let's put in the video. That's important. I probably copied this already, but let's just do it again. And Kevin, that's where I got the sound from. Just that comes from using Max for so long. All right. Right, Kevin, I agree. How you doing, Hannity? I agree, Kevin. I think it does a better job of outlining things, but I think that's because it is based off of a search engine. It's better readability. Anyway, we're going to flip this in a second and go check it elsewhere. And also, Kevin, is true. So many times we don't realize that not everyone has their own. You know what's so funny about that, Kevin? And what it's because this is what Paul tells me. So that's why it's funny, Kevin, because this is exactly what Paul tells me. And then you can't, but we all do it. You just can't help it. It's just the nature of the threat. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so this is a video about dishwasher cleaning out regularly, spraying water, blah, blah, blah. Filter systems not fitted correctly. There's not enough water pressure. It's like I would put this in the description, right? And then if you remake the video, make sure you say these points, right? Here's the steps of how to diagnose the problem. I would also put that in the description because of SEO. No one's going to read it, but SEO will read it. And then dishwasher not cleaning, fix it yourself. That's a good title. And then I would just put save money instead of the name of the title. And then there's a good description. So it is good at those things if you give it the proper question. But like anything, ask silly questions, you can get silly answers. All right, so I wanted to show you guys this if it will do. Why does it not remember? No, that's from this morning. Oh, this might work. Okay. So I told it to generate this image and it gave me a failure. So I went back and did the typical thing, right? I said, act as a YouTube expert using the best practices for search discovery and attention grabbing. Write 10 titles for a YouTube video introducing Gemini Ultra content to the content creators. And so I picked the first one because I thought that was the best one, but it gave you a bunch more. But here's what's cool. This is kind of going to what Kevin just said. It tells you that this is a strong keyword use and actionable hook, right? Clear benefits, search friendly. Comprehensive, targets curious viewers. Oh, dope. Okay. That's cool. All right, that's good. That's a good thing. That means that it's kind of sort of working. Here's some attention grabbing ones, right? So it's breaking it down by optimization focus, attention grabbing focus, which basically means clickbait. Then hybrid approach, right? Is this the end of writer's block? Yeah, see, that's a clickbaity title. AI writes better than me, also clickbaity title. The secret weapon for viral content, blah, 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 also clickbaity. But some people like that, right? So creates intrigue, targets a pain point, very good copywriting. Humorous and establishes curiosity, good copywriting. Promises valuable insight and social proof element. Good copywriting. So I like the fact that this explains why it's picking what it's picking, right? Forget ChatGPT. Gemini Advanced is the AI upgrade you need. Comparison and the popular tool is very search optimized. Addresses a common fear. Gemini Advanced AI creation tool that won't let you get penalized, which is BS. Say goodbye to boring content. Gemini Advanced review for creators. Promises excitement, benefits, focus. I'm actually going to probably use that. That's actually pretty good. I let Gemini Advanced write my video script. I did not. And the results are insane. Clickbait style. Promises compelling. Look, it even tells you, bro. It even tells you. So if your content will do well with these type of titles, at least it's telling you. But then it's telling you, here's the other important things. Make sure your thumbnail pairs an impactful title with visual striking thumbnails. It tells you to add these keywords. And then it says, honestly, exaggeration is tempting. Be sure the video delivers on the title's promise. right? That is good. Okay. So I said, this is what I told it. I said, I picked the first option for this video using the best practices for YouTube and search discovery. The keywords are Gemini Advanced, content creator, and AI. Boom. It says, are you a content creator tired of the same grind? Meet Gemini Advanced, the next level to blah, blah, blah. Here's what you're going to do. Here's how it's going to work. Blah, blah. And so it really breaks it down. It tells you that naturally sprinkled throughout, there's these, keywords, and potential tags are these keywords. It tells you the call to actions and timestamps. It says, okay, yeah, I didn't do call to actions and timestamps. I say, cool, write a catchy call to action. It said, if you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. Okay, we always, right? Let me know what other AI tools you'd like me to review. Drop it in the comment below. I did put that because I forget to do that, and it was good. I'm glad that it reminded me, right? It's like feeling overwhelmed by content creation. Let's conquer it together. Hit the subscribe button, right? Those are very cool call to actions. I says, okay, we're on a roll. I went to say, have it create a title about my Mario photo one, which I'm doing. And then it gave the description in that. So there is a way to use it for what you're talking about, Paul. But I broke it down into like a couple of different steps. Now, here's where it runs into some major malfunctions, bruh. This is where it absolutely runs into some major malfunctions. It was driving me crazy today. Let me come back over here. All right, so let's get the new chat going. And then, I know what I wanted to check. Before I do this, before I go back, I want to go to our old trip thing. And then I started something from Joel because I wanted to see if it can do this. Edit and show me bizarre restaurant review from the Boston area. All right, I'm super curious about this one. It is faster than all the rest of them. But why are you going straight to Google Maps? I didn't say show me the restaurant. I said show me the review. The food was amazing, but the best part was the experience. It's definitely a pig's head lantern. It's not something you see every day. It really added to the atmosphere. The staff was friendly and knowledgeable. I would definitely recommend this place for anyone seeking a unique dining experience. The Salty Pig. Let's investigate. Let's look at photos. Joel, you probably know what this is. Ooh. I'm going the next time I'm there. And, ooh, look at that. Is that velvet? Why does the Salty Pig have a chicken leg? Maybe that's a pork chop. Oh, yeah. That's a nice... Oh, yeah, that's nice. I don't know if this is weird or not, but food looked good. Anyway, let's not get sidetracked. You know what it is. All right, so... Let me go back to here. The keyword tag suggestions is nice. I wonder if you can make it an unlisted video and have it do the title and description. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure. As long as you give it the full link, it probably can. Or give it the description, or give it the script. If you transcript or script, it would do better. Having it summarize a video is one thing. And everybody likes that step because it's quicker. But honestly, if you give it the transcript, it's better because it's reading exactly what you said instead of taking a quick guesstimation. So they said generate, fantastic images, right? But what I found is that it can go crazy trying to figure out images. Like it does not do a decent job of images. And then it does. It's super crazy. All right, so I was trying to... Let's see if I can find this. It did not work. Did I end up doing this in ChatGPT? Hold on, I'm trying to find the prompt that I used because it was it took a minute to get Google to do it correctly. So I need to log into ChatGPT real quick. 1 second. I am sorry. Talk amongst yourself. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed it. Anybody who has YouTube Premium, click. It won't work in a live video, I don't think. But as you're looking at a video, click on the video, and at the bottom, you will see a thing that now says 1080 Enhanced Premium. And that's kind of cool. Okay. All right. Generate an image of. Let me move this and X that out. Generate a 16 by 9 image of a humanoid female android in the server room, looking left, cinematic close-up, frame with the subject on the right side of the image. When I told it to do this yesterday, it went, it was dumb. So let me see what it does. So my guess is because so many people are messing with it, it will tell you it can't generate the image. 9 times out of 10, open the pencil prompt, add a word, remove a word, save it, and then it'll do it again. Okay, so these are the 4 that it came up with. None of the above are 16 by 9. Wow, she looks angry. One thing it is very good at in comparison, though, it very good at dropping diverse images. For the most part, everything that you've seen from the other will make the robot look like this or something of that nature. If you do a search on the tubes of you for, latest AI tools, hey doc, how you doing? What's up there? It always shows the plastic, white female droid bot in most of these thumbnails, right? So yeah, I do find it nice that Google, remember they delayed and said it because they were working on some safety issues. They've gotten much better with sort of the diversity. Okay, so let's say, you and me both, Paul. You and me both. I showed my guys in the Gold group last week about this assignment that I had for this prompt engineering class that I'm in. And it's actually more of a group at this point. The class is over. We just all kept going and kept studying and practicing. And we had a task to create an image of the nerd without glasses. It much harder than you think. If you want to have some fun, go to your favorite AI generator and tell it to generate your picture of a nerd without glasses. It will put glasses almost every time. All right, let's make it think. Jog says, can I feed it an image and ask it to make the animations through AI are horrible right now. Like really, really horrible. All right, it's getting better. It's getting better. These are dope. It still ain't 16 by 9, bro. It's gotten there, but it's still, that's even more sick. I am really proud of you, Gemini, for at least attempting to put some sisters in space, but you is not listening to me about adding. So let me do what Kevin said. That's a mid-journey move. Let's do that. So go back up to this prompt here. Oh, now you won't let me edit it. Let's try this. I'm going to try the actual Midjourney argument, which is -- AR 6. Ooh, blood clot lima bean 9. I don't know if it will do this, but let's investigate, Kevy Kev. You know what, Jawad? You're lucky you're all the way over there. I hate you. Damn, you know what? You got me. You got me, jerk face. Okay, never mind this image. I'm going to show you an image that it is good at. Oh my God, I am lost right now. I am super lost right now. Okay, watch this. GENERATE, an image of a mad in a lab. Generated image of a mad scientist in the lab. Bingo. Watch this. This is cool. It does better than any other model currently in the planet. Oh, see, okay. It says it can't generate images, which we know is BS because it can. But those hiccups are coming from the fact that everybody in their mama is doing this. All I did was take out the space, hit update, and this will happen from time to time. Like, it's just the nature of brand new model, and all of us AI nerds are hammering it. So it generates the scientists in the lab. Again, they're very good with that one is Paul and Kevin kicking it in the bay, making some weird shit. Right? Very cool that they add folks now, right? So check this out. So I did this earlier, and it worked. None of them do a good job with words, but Gemini image generator, whatever the frick its name is actually pretty good. And watch it make a liar out of me this time. Boom. But see, it did it. Like, you look at homie, it has weird science. Actually, no, that's not as good as earlier this morning. Look at that. Oh my God, that is creepy. That is creepy. It's almost correct. Almost correct. Let me show you the one I did earlier this morning if I can find it. Where did it go? How do you... It has your recents, but it doesn't keep them good. I had to do this trick this morning, and it was amazing. I guess it didn't keep it, which is dumb. Oh, there it is. These are the ones that it created this morning. Okay. See, like, look how good that is. You've seen the writing in most of these AI images. They're horrible. This does kind of look like Neil. Right? Very good. But even this one, just the idea of having his head cover part of it, like, you get where it's going. I don't know why the Elmire is leaking, but that's a whole different story. This one is borderline flawless. Borderline flawless. So, boom. I think the creativity, that's a good question, Neil. Let's come back here. I think the creativity has been very good. Where it's better is access to the most recent data. Why it's better for the most recent data is because it's Google, right? It's connected to the search engine all the time. The built-in fact checker, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is there, right, Mike? Like to me, that is what is the most amazing about this is that all the other ones hallucinate spellings or the fonts look like crap. Like this look like it could be a real font. There's a little kerning issue there if I was being picky, but I mean, for the most part, that is actually pretty cool. I don't know what's so weird about growing a philodendron inside there, but you know, there it is. What does Paul say? Oh, dude, you are fired. You're fired. Yeah, like I think, Mike, okay, listen, this is what I assume. For right now, just go do it because you get the 2 months free. And then use it heavily over the next 60 days or so. And then make a decision at like day 58. You know, kind of decide what you think is better for you. For me, where the money shot was, and I'll see if I can remember how to pull this back up because Lord knows I broke it a few times. Okay, Juggly one. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been using the Arc browser and I am in love. This is Friday, I'm in love. Sorry, never mind, don't sing that song. Anyway, for me, like getting the 2 terabiscuits of storage, which is helpful because Gmail is always complaining that, you know, you're a little bit like overdid. Also, having this available directly in Gmail and Google Docs is going to be more beneficial. And of course, it comes with all the other benefits of having a premium plan, which is discounts at the Google Store, longer meetings for your Google Meet, and enhanced Google Calendar features like scheduling. So to me, it is a no-brainer because it's more like $9 a month because I was already paying $9 a month for Google One. So all it did was add an additional $9 to my Google One plan. So bam. That's it. That's the way I see it. I was on the traditional joint. If you flip over to here and you go like full ass premium, you can get 5 terabiscuits, access to the experts, share with 5 folks, photo editings. I don't really use that. Workspace features, so forth, so on, and etc. So if you happen to have a Google Workspace account, you will notice that they have been giving you some heat about things. So what? I wonder if I got any left. I didn't even check. What's it gonna do? But look, what's dope, Mike, is I started out, this joint said 88% full, and now it says 6. So that alone was kind of dope. And yeah, you just see some other cool things like the upgraded premium call features is there. And yeah, I've been in Google One since March 2021. Back in the dizzy. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I really wish I was a kid again. Anyway, I think it's Google warned us and big shrinks your data. I think it's very much worth playing with. I think it's important that when these models come out, you spend some time with them and get to know them because it's happening so fast, people, that even those who are AI timid, you don't really have a choice. I'm telling you, you can keep, pussyfooting around and like waiting to the last minute to try to catch up. And then you're going to be so far behind. And it's going to be the way you are about your LinkedIn profile, the way you were about your Twitter account before that idiot bought it, the way you are about your Instagram, the way you are about creating this video. I mean, like, people of our generation, we do that. Like, I'll get around to it. Round to it is a very common disease in Gen Xers because we got it from our boomer parents. Round to it is the name of a coin, not get round to it. So I highly suggest, rather than waiting for you to get round to it, you just use it. Now, I haven't done a full video on this yet, but let me show you where I think one of the best AI bargains in the planet is right now, okay? Bingo, bango, pickle, mango. Let me show you what it is. Okay, you can play with this for free. I think right now this is one of the best AI tools out there. What I haven't done on this browser yet is set it as my default search engine. On all my laptop browsers and even in my phone, I have set this as my default search engine. This, right now, to me, Perplexity is the best AI search engine slash co-pilot-y type situation in the internet. And you know what's funny about that? That opinion might change in 2 weeks, because that's how fast this joint works. So I would not, even if the deal looks sweet, I would not buy a yearly plan of anything in AI at this point, even though you're going to save 30%, because it moves way too quick. And I'm just putting this in the chizzy. All right, so let me, you can do some cool stuff in here for free. So let's go back and see if, you know, I just read Philip's reply to my stupid comment this morning. That's funny. I'll save it for the after show though. We were talking, what was his title? Let me say sorry. Where'd it go? Okay, let's get rid of this. Fix it yourself. That's one word, dummy. Boom. Let's see what happens. What we didn't want to see happen is we didn't want to see this dude pop up in the top. What we wanted to see was our homie Paul pop up in the top. And our homie Paul did not pop up in the top because we have it mistitled. You see what I'm saying? What if we just do this? Let's see. If I looked at YouTube, it takes me to this. Man, shut up, Blake. You're not Paul. You're not LGL fam. Let's see. There's some answers. Boom, boom, boom. So let's just do this and take this off and see what it says. Oh, you can't do that. You can't edit that. You have to ask a follow-up question. So let me go to home. And I will log in a second and see if it does any different when I'm logged in, because this will be the free version. Oh. Boom. And let's just put a hot point. This is how people talk, right? So the key point of this is how people talk, not what Paul wrote as the title. Because Paul wrote the title as a repairman. You need to write the retitle as Gretchen. Right? So dishwasher not cleaning dishes, hot point machine. Or hot point dishwasher not cleaning dishes. Let's do it more common to what, say, myself or Gretchen or Paul or, Mike would answer. First of all, I wouldn't buy a hot point dishwasher, but that's just me. It's LG or die or Bosch. All right. Ooh, now it got slick. It said, what is the model of your dishwasher? All right, I don't know. Boom. Guess what? Look at this ugly mug right here. I don't want to see him as number 7. I want to see him as number 1. But as it's doing that, look at that ugly mug. Hey, yeah, shut up. Look at that. Yo, P came up that time. So this is better. This is better. And reality is I can't adjust this on the fly, if you will, but one way that would make sense to readers would be something like this. And I don't know the other brand name. Paul's going to laugh at me. But if it looked like that, that also would work. Because that way, if they searched either word, the rest of it would carry on. I know it's not indigestion. I forgot the name of the other brand. But anyway, that also would work as a way of doing that and give Paul the results. But this time, Paul popped up like right in there. So if he changed the title to be more like human speak, and then go in and do some of that stuff, it would work. Another thing I might put in there, P, is I would put in some of the answers just in the description because you got extra space. After you put in your major info, I would put in question and answer right in the description. Because why? SEO. It would just work. It will just work. So anyway, Perplexity is the biscuit, and now it has me logged in. So I have just been finding this to be the dopest searching engine whatsoever. There's a Copilot level feature. To me, it's just been super cool. And then I didn't even click on their Discord thing. So you can play the free version. You can do what I did and just cave in. I got Pro. But the reason why I got Pro, Gretchen and I both got Pro because we were dumb enough to buy a rabbit. We'll find out in March. Anyway, we got $200 worth of Perplexity credit. So in a way, it's good because the rabbit became a wash. Because Perplexity is dope. The Perplexity is worth $200 in credit. And we will find out somewhere in March or April if this thing was a wash or not. But Gretchen and I dove in like, people jumping out of airplanes with no helmets. But I don't know. I just thought it was worth it. So I am loving Perplexity. It is probably one of my favorite tools right now. This and Audio Pen. So if you haven't looked at it, check out Perplexity. And at some point in time, I will do a full video on that. All right. I got time for like quick Q&A. You guys throwing any Qs, I will A them real quick. And while I get ready to A them, I will tell you about you guys, what did Doc buy this week? I'll show you. Wait, it's stuck in my pocket. Boom, boom, boom. Psh, doom, doom, doom. Psh, here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Look, this is what I bought this week. And it is incredible. It is not the same. I really thought that it was going to be the same as this one, but it's not. This is always a problem. You have to make an air packet. You got to separate. And then if you make a little air hole, then you can get the other one out. It's always a challenge. This particular unit actually came with a get it out of the case tool because it does that. Because it's so tight, like you have to create an air pocket. A toothpick would work. There it is. I got it. I just don't want to pull it on the hinge too much because that's just asking for drama. There. These guys look identical. They are not the same. There are some secret squirrel features in the new one. The number one stunner, though, is grab a cable of USB and go like that. Bruh. This is dope. But it's in the sound, it's in the IPX upgrade, it's in the charging capabilities. It switches faster from device to device. If I jump from my phone to my iPad to my computer to my Apple TV, it's much quicker. There's some H2 upgrades in this. This has an H2 chip. This has an H2 chip as well, but it's faster for some reason. And this one is dust proof, whereas this one is not. So it's IPX rated and dust rated. And man, the spatial audio upgrade, the lossless audio upgrade. I was listening to like Tom Sawyer and listening to some old Bob Marley joints on here. And oh my God, this thing sounds phenomenal. It's totally different. This is good. This is dope. Right? This is super dope. Like, yeah, anyway. Is it the same? Ooh, I don't want to get it stuck in here, but I'm switching case right now. Here we go. Okay, it works. I need to get a leather case. Anybody got a leather case? Somebody let me know. I need a leather case because this case was cool when I bought it, but I'm over it. So I want a leather case. Whew, pap. Anyway. Neil says, how are you getting along with your ABP? Would you be watching the Super Bowl with them? No. I am in love with my ABP. Oh my God. This is one of those things that it is super hard to describe because the description won't do it justice. You have to experience. I watched people yesterday in the Apple Store that were just coming in to do the demo, and I kind of just sat there and watched them. Yeah, and change their description on that video, P. I'm glad you're still here because I really hope you saw that. That I'm super stoked that you popped up on the second search, but I think you can crush the first just by adjusting the title just a wee smidgen, make it more. Think. You know Gretchen. You spent the last year hanging out with her every Saturday. make it Gretchen proof. I'm teasing Gretchen. Don't tell Bob. Bob is gonna get mad at me again. Yeah, man, Neil, it was one of those experiences where you really just have to experience it. So again, if you don't want one, doesn't matter. You should just try it out anyway, so you know. Luis said it the best, and I'm gonna steal Luis's answer. Because Luis said it the absolute best. Every freaking time I pick it up, every time I put it on, it gives me the opportunity to feel like a kid again. It has a level of tickle that nothing has given in a long time. It's super giddy about it. This is going to sound crazy. The last time I was this giddy when it came to tech is when ChatGPT first launched, like last November. The first major upgrade, or actually it was probably more like last January when we got our first like GPT-3 upgrade. Because it was so giddy because you had never seen anything doing that type of situation, right? So it puts you in a whole just discovery mindset, and that discovery mindset is unfathomable, like unfathomable. And I don't know, like I think that's going to be the creator move for a long time, which I don't think a lot of people quite understand. It's so easy because everybody's like, oh, it cost $11 million. And it's like, man, listen, I know people right now that have spent that for rims on their car and rims don't do stuff. Here, this was cool too. I'm watching Mary Lou the other day, and I'm standing on the lanai, and that cruise ship behind there might be Tommy's. No, it's not. It's just swapped out this morning. I know which one Tommy's riding now because I saw it. It's in. Anyway, to be able to watch Mary Lou floating over Honolulu Harbor was just bananas. Like, I'm having the full live stream, and she's tickled pink because I sent her a video of me watching Mary Lou hanging out over the harbor. And she was just absolutely tickled pink that, you can watch.
Or is it like a step kid? And then Marcus, do you have kids?
But was it cool? Yes. Like, it was all of the above. It was both stupid and cool, right? Here's my favorite killer AVP feature. Unfortunately, the audio didn't work, but I'm having a FaceTime with this weird puppet of DJ Khaled, and then he was talking spicy. So you just measure them up, then you grab the frame and pap, 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 pap. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. 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 Yeah, it's true, but you should do it anyway. Like, you can still put yourself in, do it anyway. And the other thing is, what that will give you the opportunity to do, Kathy, is get your mind right about next year. Okay, this is correct. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, I've told you this before, but Mr. Michael down here, he was editor when I was at TUAW, the unofficial Apple weblog. And in that space, and it kind of has been a thing for Apple, the first one will come out, and it takes them about 18 months to do all of the dance, right? Get it all figured out, upgrades, what we're going to do next, blah, blah, blah. Then the second one will come out, and then they're basically almost every year after that. So we got about 18 months. So the reason why you should try it on now and see what's there, you can get your ideas right, you can get how you're going to use this, whatever, and set yourself up so that when version 2 comes out, or the Vision Air comes out, or the Apple Vision minus the Pro comes out, you're ready. Because what happened is, if you don't put yourself in that mindset, you're like, I'll wait for the next one, and the next one will come out, and maybe instead of 35, it's 32, and you're still going to be like, I can't do it, but I really want to. So the reason why you should go check it out is because it will put your mind frame in the right concept to go forward. Secondarily, if I was an educator, I would ask for a grant that covers the AVP and the Apple Developer Program for Apple Vision Pro, so that you can get in the concepts of building curricular around such a thing. Some teachers right now are getting free ones because they saw the writing on the wall and they wrote a grant. There's so much unaccessed grant money. I don't know if they have it, but there's companies like Salesforce and Microsoft and AT&T, and yeah, there's lots of companies that, because they do shady stuff, I'm not saying any of those guys do shady stuff. Let's make sure we don't get in trouble. Because a lot of companies do things that are, just say, not happy in the ecosystem, they do these farewell campaigns. And they give away tons of money for grants for things because they have to. That's how they keep their taxes set. And nobody gets it because nobody knows. That's why, homie, with the question marks, you know, Paul in the question mark suit, what his name? Matthew Lesko. Because that's how Matthew Lesko sold all of them damn books. Because he was telling you how to go and get the money that's out there that nobody collects, right? Like, so there's guarantee somebody somewhere sitting on Chrome that will buy one for you, cat, because you're an educator. That dude. He looked like Paul in the question mark suit. So ask your favorite search engine like Perplexity to help you find a grant. You know what I'm saying? $100%. And they have no choice. What they don't understand is they still think that they can stop kids from doing some shit. You ain't never, no teachers, no parents have ever been able to stop kids from doing something. Because humans will make decisions by themselves. I'm just saying. You can just guide them in the right direction. Boom. Yeah, so, Neil, definitely try it out if you can. And I got a couple other things I wanted to share with you real quick before I run away. I had the beautiful pleasure of hanging out with Tommy the other day and Sandra, and, we had fun. Like, we had a good dinner. Thank you, Tommy, for sliding through. And Tommy's on vacation, so I seen the magic close up, people. It's mind freaking blowing. Yo, Tommy was, listen, I'm not even going to tell you all the secrets, but Tommy's amazing. So we had a fantastic dinner, told stories and jokes, and brought up things like Fleisch's Castoria, like old school medicine, which you guys probably don't know about unless you're of a certain vintage. Yeah, it's a good time to be a creator, man. I'm just telling you, it is a good time to be a creator. So there is that. So good. Oh yeah, Jawad asked this question. I use a Elgato Low Pro. There it is. It's funny that Tommy wrote that because he's riding a boat today, so he stuck an extra K on my name. Damn it. But yeah, man, it was super dope meeting Tommy. That was super fun. I'm trying to get a podcast studio built, but there you go. That's cool. Hey, anytime, brother. Anytime. Now I got to come to your way so I can get some good cheese grits. Or what do they call it? What we had, Louise? We had city grits, right, Louise? It wasn't country grits. It was called city grits. It was so good. I think Louise ended up taking some for the road for when he drove home. Them damn things was de-freaking-licious. Delicious for sure. Here it is. I got it. I kept a picture of it. I was like, oh my God. It was bacon, onions, and tomatoes. Dude, these things right here, look at them. Them right there is what they call city grits. And it was so good. The funniest thing, you guys, was me, Katie, and India. We went to breakfast, and we were picking our food. And India, I got this sandwich called the Brooklyn sandwich. And India got something else because she's like, "Oh, they're not gonna make a sandwich called the Brooklyn sandwich, whatever." And she was mad because my sandwich tasted better than hers. That's what you get. All right, fam. You know what it is. I'm going to go to the Discord real quick and kick it with y'all. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, Discord is life. Make sure you go and check that out. And also, quick reminder that coming up for you on Tuesday, Gretchen, coming up for you on Tuesday, bam, on this channel, Angela and I are going to go deeper right? It's going to be good. As a matter of fact, I don't know if the other Paul is still listening, but let me show you something. Let me show you something. I did this for this Milio situation, right? So let me go to my channel. Bingo, bango, pickle, mango. Go to your channel. Bingo. And then go to my live streams. Bingo. All right. So I'll show you what I mean, Paul. When I wrote the title, I was looking for something that will stop your face. Okay? So I made the thumbnail organize and protect 100,000 plus photos. I didn't put, first of all, you know me, I try to keep it under 5, right? I try to keep the words under 5. I got 4 words and an ampersand. I want you to think about this clearly. I try to keep it under 5. Now, watch this. If I were to remove this and I were to search for MYLIOPHOTOS, bingo, this one is good. This is possible only with Milio photos. More than 5, but short title. But all of their titles, this one you can barely read the thumbnail. First look is okay. Doesn't make me want to click on it. Flag photos to keep or reject. That thumbnail is too plain, but that's probably from a webinar, and nobody in their department knows anything about YouTube thumbnails. They know about software, but how do I organize 50,000 iPhone photos? That's good. This good right here. What her name is? Adrienne France. How do I organize 50,000 photos? That makes you stop, right? What did I typo? Oh, it figured it out though, Kevin. How smart is that? Anyway, so how do I organize, rediscover, enjoy? How to organize, rediscover, enjoy your photos. Too much words, but decent thumbnail. Actually, I give that thumbnail an 8. Review of Milio photos, 4 out of 4 rating. This is just me. Nobody get mad at me at all. I would never do a 4 out of 4 rating. It's not granular enough. Anyway, that's just me. She might be a good video. Come in here, right? Like, look at this, bro. Quick start videos on their own channel. That's way too small. The guy who made it. Intro to Milio with Richard Arrington. It's, again, kind of small. Using Apple iCloud's photo library with Milio Photos, coffee break. I get what they're trying to do, but these are all too small, right? 25 programs to organize digital photos, 2022 edition. Which one is right for you? Like, this is trying to hope someone's going to read this side. Ooh. Anyway, they're hoping that they read the words more than the thumbnail. That's not how you do it, right? Boom. Simple. 3 words. ChatGPT killer. No, it's not. I should have added a question mark. Stop drowning in your own photos. That's good. This is, stop. Let me see. What is that? Stop drowning in your own photos. However, some people don't understand what it means to be drowning in the photo. So, again, think about the user. Think about what's going to make them pumping the brooks. Like, what that is, right? So that's why I went with organize. Everybody's photos are unorganized. Done. Protect. Nobody wants to lose photos. Done. I didn't need a how to organize and protect all of your photos. Too much freaking words for a thumbnail. Right? If you look at Netflix thumbnails or Apple TV thumbnails or Amazon Prime thumbnails, you look at the movie people, this is where you got to come from, right? Y'all, not y'all, the YouTube community at large, writ large, put way too damn much words on the thumbnail. Oh, see, damn it, Rich, I don't know how to spell, but that's okay, I can fix that. I can fix that easy. Anyway, see, what happens is I type it like I say it, organize. I'm going to fix that right now before. I should just send my thumbnails to Rich so he can check it. It's also why I shouldn't do these things when I'm tired. And come to find out that Adobe doesn't give you the red line like Canva, which is irritating. I guess what happens is you spend too much time depending on the tools to do that. That's what you get. That is exactly what you get. That is my fault. I'm going to update it right now. But anyway, the point is, you don't want to put yourself in a position where you are making people read a large thumbnails because they're not going to. They're not going to stop. They're going to pass over it, and you're going to get taken out by somebody who's just a better designer. And you don't want to have to lose potential just because you're not a good designer. You could be a bad designer and get clicks on your videos just because you did a better job of using the words that works. But we talked about this just recently. It's not even that it's just the organizations of the words. I go to whole ass conferences where the kin folks are given the opportunity to talk to the person who is the winner, and what they'll do is give a 15-minute diatribe about who they are and what they do. And I'm like, yo, you're having an opportunity to talk to one of the greatest people in your echelon to do whatever you want. And you're going to stop with, I'll pick on Kevin because Kevin's my homie, right? So you have a chance to talk to at a conference and you're with the lead Imagineer, right? And you're talking about like enhancing, you and the wifey's Disney Channel. And you got, him and say Gary Vee on stage. This is what people do at a conference. Hey, what's your question? Quickly. Oh, hi, I'm Kevin, and this is my wife, Jax, and we make videos about Disney, and, we got like over 300,000 views on our last video, and we have about 400 videos on our channel, and it's a really cool channel, but we're trying to get there, and we're feeling a little stuck. So what do you think we could do in order to get more engagement on our channel? That's what people do. They're like, really ask your question quickly, and people start with a diatribe about themselves. You guys remember Clubhouse? This was Clubhouse 101. It was so dumb. This is what we're saying. Don't do that to your thumbnails, right? So yeah, and people work better in your thumbnails. Yeah, thank you, Rich. I ain't mad at you. I'm mad at myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm super mad at myself for that because I should catch these things. Thumbnails entire. Oh yeah. Also, Gretchen brings up another point. This is something I see people do all the time. This should not say the same thing as this. That is a complete waste of the state. A complete waste of real estate. You do not have to put the exact title in the thumbnail and in the description. That's just silly. It doesn't helpful. It's not. Yeah, it's dumb. Don't do it. Anyway, so I pump the brakes here. Organize and protect 1,000 photos. What? Boom. I don't know what this logo is. Also curious. Boom. This changed the way I manage and store my photos forever. Boom. This changed Delta. Little scary. Little apprehensive. Change freaks people out. The way I manage and store everybody's photos library is a piece of shit. Everybody. There's a handful of hyper-organized people like Joel, but for the most part, most of us got effed up libraries. My photos forever. I finally solved the problem. Changed, store, forever. There, impact. That's the impact we're looking for. We'll see if it works. But I compared the competition, and I can say this in full darkness, on that particular search term, with the exception of Justine's face, who doesn't need a thumbnail, because she's the brand. All the rest of these are pretty much horrible. This one is actually good. Bingo. Most of these are horrible. This one is too hard to see. The gray background doesn't pop. Boom. Just looking at it. Like, bam. Photographers need some thumbnail help. It's crazy. It's crazy. I never thought I would do a thumbnail research and see that the entire competition was basically dookie. I'm scrolling. I'm mad deep in the scroll at this point. Not going to happen on the phone. This is cool, but could you imagine Justine did a video for you and it only got 561 views? That's because the title and the thumbnail. Wow. We just learned something today, people. Even if you're one of the dopest creators in the planet, bad title and thumbnail will make your video not get seen. How about that? We kind of knew that, but I hadn't seen an example that powerful until just now. 7.1 million subscribers. That is larger than some of y'all city. Larger than this city, actually. We're only 1.2 million. 7.1 million subscribers. Oh, yes, Tommy, that was too good. Oh, my God. Yo, what it do, fam? What it do? Good to see you. It's been a minute. Anyway, let's hop into the Discord. Those of you who stuck around, you got the bonus section, cause yeah, it's a mess, dude. And you think YouTube is a mess? Go look at your podcast app real quick. Podcast artwork is trash. The high-end podcasts are crushing, not just because what they're saying and doing is good. They make decent art. For the most part, most people are effing up their podcast art because they're trying to put like a whole paragraph on a 300 by 300 image. So there's that, right? It's thumbnail before title. Yo, 100% Kevin, you have no idea. Tommy was like, open the calculator, put in a number, okay, add another number, like a random number, calculate that, and then give him the phone, and he looked at it, he told Karen what her pin was, and she was like, Yo, most people say create the thumbnail before the title. I can go back and forth, but if graphic design or copywriting isn't your swag, you should definitely do the thumbnail first. And just look at the competition, bruh. Look at whatever you're doing, right? X, Y, E, D, G. Let's see. Let me do this. I'll do it real quickly. All right. So I went to Galaxy Edge. I think I named it right. Kevin would tell me if I did it wrong. And let's just say I wanted to go check out Galaxy Edge for Disney World. And again, I look at the top videos on here. All of these thumbnails are booty. This one, all the way down here, 11 days ago, is decent. Still kind of busy. This one is good. She's trying to beast it, though. Yeah, that's crazy. Out of all of these thumbnails for the Galaxy Edge, every single one of these is booty. This one with verbiage on it would be the best one. This dude right here, the Daily Who. His video, I just realized that if I don't click on it first, you guys can't see the mouse. This is silly. You try to use the Disney font and stuff, but it's hard to read. All of these are whack. The verbiage would have been cool, but why is she showing the shirts and the BB-8 and the lightsabers in the same video? Pick one image, deal with it. Right? This one, if it's just her and the stormtrooper, like that's okay, but the brown edge not really working. This one again, they tried to do the triptych. It's probably the same person. Don't do that. That's dumb. This is the best one, honestly. And it's still too busy with the triptych. It is the same lady, but you should just put one part. You don't want to have all three. Okay, Kevin said write the whole thing. All right, let's see. Still same thing came up. Still booty. All of these are booty. This one is good. Bam. People that are looking for Disney, they know what's up. This one is good. This title, not the same title, different subject. You can take out the word about. You don't need the word about. We automatically put that in. So bad news, Disney World in 2024. The word about is completely useless in thumbnails. Yes, that is true. Kevin is telling all the facts. I'm not listening to you, Jawad. Damn it. Yeah. But I look at my boys who do the videos, though. Man, these guys are good. Bam. Simple. Van Persie is back. Good title. Good video. United versus Aston Villa, 4-2. Guaranteed caught my eye. Well, actually, I watched the game. But look, NBC doesn't, like Kevin said, NBC doesn't have to follow the rules because they're NBC, right? Match week 24, extended highlights, the Premier League, NBC Sports. Way too much verbiage. You know, they don't have to follow the rules, though. These idiots at ESPN UK, I kind of want to punch most of them in the face. Man United fall under the Glazers. All right, that's a decent title. But they could have just went United because everybody knows the Glazers. They know which United you're talking about. Bam, bam, bam. Wolves United, decent title. Problem solved. Boom. Greenwood out. That's a decent one. But it was a simple thing. Morning, Man United News. This is branding and just problem solved. 2 words. That's it. Jawad, go away. Look ahead. See, 2 words, right? Bam. Like, I mean, so yeah, you guys know what it is. You guys know what it is. You don't have to, man, stop breaking my stuff. Uh-oh. There you go. You know what it is. Let's go Discord, fam. I will see you guys in the Dissy. Everybody else, I see you Tuesday. You should download Mighty Photos. You can play with it for free. You're going to end up spending $10 a month. I'm sorry. But have it in your hand when Angela comes through on Tuesday. And then on next Saturday, we'll get back at it. All right? I appreciate y'all. Let's get out of here.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City